think because the recent reopening the border of the Japan and we can actually there's a lot of attractive reason to invest in Japan. And we see more potential next year or the next coming few years. There will be like 2025 Red Spring Osaka and casino and more new infrastructure in Japan. And also the tourism, they are slowly coming back and will be like nearly pre-COVID. So we think especially the price, like some of the assets, they are still not really reached pre-pandemic. So we think right now will be the best timing to invest in Japan property.
When it comes to inbound interest in Japan, global interest in travel to Japan has never been greater. And you can just see that from the numbers and the rebound this year in 2023. You know, we're on target almost to reach the same numbers that we had in 2019 already this year. And then that's projected to increase. And if you look at these way that the inbound has increased, I think the government's rather ambitious numbers for inbound could well come to pass. And if they do, I think that's a very attractive factor for investors. I would say the local economy obviously has challenges, the demographics perhaps, has long-term issues for domestic demand, but the overall picture I think is very, very bright.
KPMG has conducted independent analysis on the outlook of recovery of international travelers up to 2030. Until we think our popularity for the Japanese market holds. We expect 2024 for the recovery of 2019 level of 32 million international travelers to Japan. And after that, we have upside scenario based on IATA forecast about 54 million international travelers to Japan. So it's not reaching 60 million as of 2016. That's an original Japanese government target. But we expect a swift and robust recovery towards 2030.
The whole world is very excited about the recovery and also here in Japan. If you've seen some of the numbers this year, it has been very encouraging. June, July, August has been really great when you hit 2 million tourists inbound. September, you hit 2.5 million, and you're looking at 21.5 million year to date. So the numbers have always been increasing. We had some setback during COVID when 20, 40, 60 million was not achieved. But going forward, Japan Tourism has already published they continue to be bullish. Then by 2030, we will hit the 60 million tourism mark. So as an operator, as for investors as well, I think the bullishness will stay from now to the next medium and short term.
今の状況で、急激に金利が上がるというのはあんまり想定しにくいです。そういう意味では、日本のマーケットにショートタームで、影響が出るというのはあんまり考えてないです。ただ長期的には、金利の上昇というのはある程度頭に入れていかなきゃいけないんですけども、ただここも不動産の場合は逆に金利上昇下でもインフレには強いという側面もありますので、そういう意味では、金利が上昇しても、それに見合う賃料の上昇とかがあれば、魅力的な投資商品だと思いますので、その辺はまだ私はどっちかというとオプチュニスティックに考えています。
Is one of the great things. There's a two factor about the Japanese tourism. More than 150 new hotels has opened for the last 24 months. That's number one. And number two, they benefited from the increased number of flights availability to Japan, and then also the weak yen has really boosted inbound travelers. So now the Japan is projected to recover up to maybe around 75% of the inbound traveler of the level in 2019. And there's also 20 more hotels pipeline opening up in 2024. So it's the right tide, and then I think the recovery will be strongly further strengthen the tourism next year.